For some homeschooling families, it's actually really important for them to have a homeschool program for their child that is accredited. And it's a question that gets asked a lot, like if homeschoolers, like, is this accredited? Is that accredited? Look, it really is like having a private or public school curriculum, like from your own home. Like, what a great benefit, but with some flexibility. And so are there accredited homeschool programs out there? Hi, and welcome to Learning Life, and thank you so much for joining me today as we look at some of the top accredited homeschool programs that are out there. Now, it is a question that often gets asked about homeschooling and about like accreditation. Hey, I've got a video on, do you need to be accredited to be homeschooling? Check out that link below. And thank you for watching it. Thank you for watching any of my videos. I'm so excited that you are part of this learning life. And I really am so very thankful for all of the likes and the comments and the subscribes. And, it's just so very encouraging. Thank you. I get it that we want to ensure that our children have no issues when we go to college or like enter the workforce. I think all of us are like that. And for some families, they're looking actually like at accredited programs because they feel that's going to take all of those issues away. There is this essence, this feeling that if it's accredited, like in a homeschool program is accredited, therefore it is trustworthy. And I get that because to be accredited, you have to meet a lot of standards. I know because when I had my own school, like just looking at what I would need to be accredited, like and then in order to be able like for funding and this, that, and that, it really feels like a long and daunting list. So knowing that these homeschooling programs are accredited, just like schools, you know that they are having to keep up with the standards set by the accreditation board that they used. And there's more than one accreditation board, okay? And so there's different ones around and they all have different requirements. But it's not just meeting them once. You must continue to meet with those standards. You must continue to meet that excellence or you're going to lose your accreditation. Now, remember that a curriculum is not accredited, okay? Curriculum cannot be. And the great thing about homeschooling is we have the freedom to choose what will work best for us as a family. And so you can just fully run with curriculum. Absolutely, 100% your choice. But in choosing a program that is going to provide reports, teacher support, essentially school at home, you really can not go wrong in picking one that is accredited, and getting all of those things that you want, like get that checklist of so making sure that our kid gets into college, we've got all of this high school diplomas, those sorts of things. And so I want to share with you like 5 top rated accredited homeschool programs, and it could be worthwhile checking them out for you if you are looking for one. Bridgeway Academy. Bridgeway Academy was like hitting the top of like all of these rated accredited programs. Like it really offers actually a variety, which is great. So they have online, they have textbook programs. Really, it's very customized to meet like student individual needs. Like I love that. They've been going for over 30 years. They've helped like tens of thousands of families from K to 12, at all different like academic abilities. What I like is that they will customize each curriculum package to the child's needs. Like they're going to be looking at learning style, personality, like where are they at educationally, what are future goals. And so this is really great. Like, wow, a customized, flexible homeschooling program that they say will set your child up for success. And we have a program for every student. I love that. Now, they are accredited through quite a long list. I won't go through whom they are accredited with, but check out like my website, LearningThis.Life, and the blog post that goes with this video, and I will list them there. But know this, that if they are meeting more than 1, 2, or 3 like different accrediting boards, they are aiming for the top of the top because we are hitting like excellence after excellence in all of these different things. So that is Bridgeway Academy. Time for learning. We've seen the ads for this, Time for Learning. And, I've gone and had a look at it, because I was like, really like an online program? Like, is this it can be accredited? It really is. So Time for Learning, as we know, it's an online homeschool curriculum from preschool all the way through high school, and it's student-paced, it's customizable. It's actually accredited by the Southern Association of Colleges and School Councils. And so that is great. How awesome. I just originally thought Time for Learning before I really checked it out. It was just one of those nice things. It was an additional thing. No, they are a full-on accredited program. I actually did a review on Time for Learning. And so I check out that link below. Check out Time for Learning and see if that is one for you. Calvert Prep Academy. Now, Calvert Prep's heart and focus is they want to stand in the gap for parents who are searching for a Christ-centered educational alternative for their children. So it is a very strong Christian program. It is fully online. As I said, very strong Christian education, and it goes from kindergarten all the way through 12th grade. And so you will complete an accredited high school diploma at the end. Now, it is only accredited from grades 7 through 12, which if we're looking at that high school diploma, that's great. They've added 7th and 8th as well. And they are accredited by the Western Association of Schools and Colleges, but they also offer a number of approved courses to students from the University of California. So they've got all of these great things. And yes, you can do it in all 50 states of the US and abroad. So for families that are looking for that Christian-focused online education and still homeschool from abroad, this is very strong, and it is accredited, which I know sometimes for being able to homeschool overseas in other countries, you have to have an accredited program. So that is a win-win for everybody there. K-12. Now, K-12 is an online public school. So it's that program, in individual courses, for homeschoolers. And so it is accredited because it's an online public high school. And actually not high school, public school. I don't know why I said high school there. I'm just thinking through. But, it does follow that structured curriculum. And I know a number of families that have used it and have really loved it. Now, it is Cognia accredited, so it really is meeting the highest standards of educational management. I won't go on about Cognia now. I'm going to put that information there in the blog post on LearningThis.Life, because I think it's worthwhile to really just see who Cognia is and what they are dedicated to. So when we're coming, it's clear, high standards, and K-12 is having to meet that because Cognia wants to see schools continuously improve. So, you got to meet the high standards. I also did a review on K-12. So check out that link below, because here is another great accessible, top-rated accredited homeschool program. The Keystone School. Now, the Keystone School is great for families that want an alternative education program. So it's a real unique learning environment. It's flexible, it's online, and really one of the things that they're aiming at is to meet your child where they are at. I always love that we're not just having to set up, you're at this age, you have to be here. Where are they at? Let's sort of create that program around them. So Keystone, it has full-time for all of elementary, middle, and high school. And what I also do is that they offer credit recovery programs that are going to help students who are missing credits in order to graduate. And you can be in public or private school, and instead of having to do summer school, you can do it through Keystone. Now, Keystone is also accredited by Cognia and the Middle States Association Commissions. And so, again, meeting these high levels of accreditation that is needed. It's a wonderful program. You can also check that out. There are other accredited programs out there. That was just really the top 5. There are more, but as you really delve in and look at it and go, if accreditation is important for you, especially get that high school diploma through an accredited program, check these out, because it really will give you that peace of mind. It's going to check your boxes. It's going to make sure that your child is not missing anything in their education. And that's the joy of homeschooling. We get to do what works for us, and that we can make these choices, whether or not we just follow a curriculum all the way through. And if we don't have to be accredited, or we could do one of these accredited programs. Well, thank you so much for watching today. thank you for being part of this learning life. You know what? You can help get like these videos out there, and you can do that by becoming a champion. So check that out at patreon.com, or check out my website where I will have like more information on these accreditation and Cognia, and so you can get like a link to all of these schools. Check that out at LearningThis.Life.